Hey guys, it's JB7, and I'm a little bit let down because I had just recorded this gameplay, and I didn't press the record button. And of course I have the Elgato where you can go back in time and record it, and it actually, I pressed it twice by accident, so instead it recorded 13 seconds worth. Meanwhile, I could have gone back in time and just recorded the whole thing, and not have to record this a second time, but it's all good. This gameplay, I go like 77 and 22 or something. It's pretty nice. Today, just wanted to let you guys know, there is no comeback Monday. I might stop doing that entirely, because I think I'll be able to get Minecraft Monday. I'll be able to start Minecraft up very soon. Hopefully by this upcoming Monday. I'm not sure exactly, because I have to do a couple things to get that all set up. But if I do, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'll probably be playing either Survival or on VicStar's VicCraft servers. So that will be a lot of fun. Never really played Minecraft before, so should be interesting. Might be a little bit of the newbie guy on there, but I'll eventually get pretty good at it. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about the Call of Duty Ghost perks. There are like 30 of them now instead of the average 15, and I just want to run through them for you in case you didn't know what they were or what you could get and the likes of that. So the perk system in Call of Duty Ghost, you have up to 8 points to use, and each perk has a point value assigned to it. You can substitute your secondary, lethal, or tactical for another point, so you can have up to 11 points. There are mainly 1 and 2 points for each perk. However, at this time there is one 3-point perk and one 5-point perk. I'm just going to go through the ones that you guys probably aren't familiar with. Start with, also, Danger Close is the 3-point perk, which has increased explosive damage, and Deadeye is the 5-point, which basically, further along you are in a score streak or point streak, the more damage you're going to do. So this could be a little bit overpowered, because if they also give it to support streak users, then what if they're like halfway through their streak, they die and come back, do they still have that damage bonus? Because if so, that's going to be very, very overpowered, and I'm not looking forward to that. But maybe we'll have a good turnaround with that. It's also 5 points, so it's going to be hard to do much else with that. So there's Danger Close, which is 3, Deadeye is 5, there's a new perk called Ping, which if I killed you and you were close to a teammate, that teammate would appear as a UAV dot on my map, which is pretty nice to have. Now they put in also off the grid, which you get undetected by enemy SATCOMs or UAVs. There's also Ghost, but it's a little bit different than the average. There's On the Go, which means you can reload while sprinting, which could be pretty cool. I can see this being awesome for quickscopers and trick shotters, because they can, if they don't have a full mag, they're like running, trying to get to the next place or their spot or whatever, and they reload, cancel the reload, do a few spins, do a nice trick shot, and that will just give an extra, I don't know, thing to do in their trick shot, which people like to see. That could be nice. Another one is Strong Arm, which you throw equipment farther, which on the first description doesn't sound that like awesome. Oh, I can throw my flashbang farther, whatever. But there is a specific item in the game that's like a super grenade almost. It has very high damage potential, and it's very, very sluggish. It takes a while to throw, and it does not go far at all, only a few feet. So the Strong Arm perk paired with that might be super useful. I'm probably not going to use that combo, just because it does take a full point of the 8 available to use Strong Arm, plus I'll have to pick that. Meanwhile, I might just use C4 or something, because I'm a fan of C4. I love C4. Fortunately, on this account, this is my second account that I was playing on. I had just started on Friday double XP. I'm 35 right now. But that was like a day or two ago. Now I'm like 40 something. Anyway, yeah, this is my secondary account, Epic Ender, so if you see gameplay from that, that is why. Back to the perks. We're going to go through all the perks now real quick. There's 7 categories. There's Speed, Stealth, Resistance, Equipment, Awareness, Handling, and Elite. speed, there's quick draw, faster ADS, sleight of hand, agility, where you move faster, marathon, longer sprint duration, and stalker, you move faster while ADS. Stealth, there's takedown, which is enemies do not indicate where they have died to their teammates. So if you're into that type of thing, I'm not gonna use that. It's not useful enough, to be honest. It's not worth it. Anyway, blind eye, undetected by AI kill streaks. Off the grid, you're undetected by enemy satcoms. Dead silence, you don't make any noise, and ghost, no red crosshair or name tag. Lightweight, take no falling damage. This is the resistance category. Painkiller, we're not really sure, but maybe faster health regeneration. Toughness, reduced flinch, attack resistance, resistance attack to grenades, and blast shield, increased resistance to lethal grenades. In equipment, you can get an extra tactical grenade, lethal grenade for 1 point and 2 point respectively. Bandolier, which is maybe extra mags, which I'm not really sure how Bandolier works. Like, oh, this is a pretty cool part. I'm just like in their spawn. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I managed to survive. Anyway, Bandolier. I'm not really sure what it is. Do you get extra mags as in extended mags? Do you get extra mags as in Scavenger Pro, where you start with like full ammo capacity, or do you have is it like that where you start with extra ammo carrying capacity but not Scavenger where you can run over packs? And if so, why not just use Scavenger? It sort of defeats the point almost. Anyways, it doesn't look like it's going to be good, especially for 2 points. There's also an unknown perk that we don't know what it is. It looks like maybe a 4th attachment. Danger close, increased explosive damage. In awareness category, we have recon, where you can spot enemies through explosives and/or hit markers. Scavenger, pretty obvious. Sit rep, enemies, equipment, and satcom are highlighted. Awareness, you can hear enemy footsteps louder. Wiretap, you can use enemy satcoms as your own. So basically, if you had a satcom, your friend had a satcom, and then 2 enemies had a satcom, you now can use all 4 towards your stacking satcom ability, which gives you an advanced UAV, which is pretty cool. In handling, there's strong arm, on the go, reloadable sprinting, fast hands, faster weapon swap, steady aim, which is pretty obvious, and dexterity, which is weapon ready and fast after sprinting. And there may or may not be extra stuff for that perk. Also, there's Elite, which has Gamble, you can reroll care package, Hardline, 1 less kill per point streak, Ping, which I discussed, where you can detect enemies once you kill them, Overkill, equip 2 primaries, and Deadeye, which is increased damage while going towards your kill streak. Now what I'm going to use is probably not a secondary, so I now have 9 points. I'll be using Sleight of Hand, Off the Grid, Scavenger, Quick Draw, and then I can pick one more 2-point perk, which might be Dexterity, but I could also use Ping, or if it's easy to sound horn this game, maybe Dead Silence. There's a lot of options for that other slot, but I know that I absolutely want Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, and Off the Grid. You need Scavenger if you're going to be staying alive. Sleight of Hand lets you encounter multiple enemies and not fail. And Off the Grid lets you stay alive for a long time because there's going to be so many satcoms going around, especially with the support package. It's just going to be crazy. It's almost like backing onto V3. Everybody used Assassin like the first week. Eventually, it sort of wore off. But for a long time, everybody used Assassin. I think that's what's going to happen with the satcom. Sort of like the FAMAS or any other very popular one. I just see that happening very easily with this satcom because it can be used in the assault or the support package, which is a scary thought. Along with that, I have the Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, Off the Grid, and then I got 3 more points, so I'm going to be using another 2 and another 1. So for the 1, I'm probably going to use Quick Draw, just because when you zoom in faster, you're going to be getting your bullets on target faster. And that's how you stay alive in gunfights. My whole goal is to win one-on-one gunfights like every single time as best as possible. And these perks help me do it pretty well. Toughness would help a lot with that, but I don't know, maybe I will end up using Toughness. But I'm probably going to end up using Dead Silence, maybe Dexterity, because Dexterity is just so useful in this game. I don't know why, but that guy could not kill me. It was pretty silly. So wrapping up this gameplay, guys, I go 73 or 73 and 21. Now I get this guy, 74 and 22. Pretty nice gameplay. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed the commentary and or gameplay, and see you on my next